All right, guys, I think I got it today. I think I'm gonna be able to do this manicure in less than 10 minutes. Are we ready? Let's get into it. And I've lost my, here it is. All right, let's get started with the base gel. So I thought I would just kind of take this time to chit chat with you a little bit, just a little vlog on the nail world and how my nail world is going. So it's been super, super busy lately, and I am still kind of getting over this darn cold that I picked up a month ago. So that has been a real hard struggle for me personally. I can't stand being sick, and it just seems like this cold does not want to go away. On top of that, I have been kind of beating myself up a little bit because I know that I'm really, really slow. Now we go in the nuker for 30 seconds. This is our green from Pot O Gold, and it is Shamrock Glow. I've done a couple of clients' nails, and it took me a really long time, like an embarrassing amount of time. Luckily, these were not clients that I was charging and taking money for. They were kind of friends, and so I figured I would just kind of do it for free because it's practice for me, and it's sets, that I can post about and share. But guys, it would not have even been right for me to charge anybody for as long as I took. I took a long time, and they weren't super difficult nails at all. Now, I know I like to take my time because I like to get it as good as I can possibly get it for, the stage of where I am at this point in my nail game here. But when I talk about long time, I'm saying like the first set, which was a Gel X set, took me 5 hours. The second set, which was building some extensions and doing gel. In the nuker for 30 seconds. Now, we're going to apply our top coat. Granted, both of them had nail art that was nail art. Well, one of them I had kind of done before, the other one I had not. But still, that's just a ridiculous amount of time, I feel. And I'm just really discouraged with myself about it. And it doesn't make me feel good. It makes me a little upset with myself and a little down. The other thing that is frustrating to me at this point is like my nails that I did the other day. I worked really hard on them. They also took a long time. I wasn't like tracking my time during this set. Because it started out, I was going to do one thing, and then it turned out I ended up doing another, and well, I'm sure you know how that goes. And we're just going to nuke this in the lamp for 30 seconds. Now we're going to go in with our black. Like I was saying, I worked really hard on them, and I really was trying real hard to get them just perfect, where I wouldn't or couldn't see any flaws in them. And I filed and filed and filed and filed and filed and filed and filed, and I thought I finally got them like decent, and I probably did for the second, that I was so tired of filing. But after I got them top coated and then went to sit down, and I was so glad I was done, and I thought they looked super pretty, and they do look pretty, but since then, I've noticed like spots where I should have filed it a lot better than I did. Just little things like that, like they're not as smooth as I would like them. They're not as even from like pointer to pointer or middle finger to middle finger or, thumb to thumb if you're kind of comparing both. So that's kind of got me down. And I'm sure that this is just growing pains. I know that everybody has to make mistakes in order to learn from them and grow. And normally I can just kind of shake this stuff off and move on. I think it's just the fact that I don't feel good. I think that really kind of affects my mood. And then also that the energy that I did have, I spent trying to do this perfect set or whatever. Well, each time I did nails, I was trying to do the perfect set. And then, to find flaws in them afterwards, and you know how that goes. It just doesn't make you feel great about yourself. So yeah, I'm sure it's just growing pains, and I need to just get out of this cranky, picky little mood that I'm in and realize I am a beginner. I don't have a lot of nails to do, so I'm going to make mistakes, and the only way I can learn is by learning from my mistakes. Well, and watching a ton of YouTube tutorials or, that kind of jazz. And continuing to practice until I get it right. Okay, on this one, before we cure it, we're going to get our little brush, our little manicure brush. I'm going to grab some alcohol. Going to pour this in here, right? Just going to... So yeah, it's just kind of been like that. I need to just get over it, get a better mood, and move forward, right? It's just so much easier said than done. I think on top of everything too, the fact that I've been having like camera issues with my phone and storage issues with my phone, that doesn't help either, because then, I look back at my stuff and it's just not the quality that I know I can do. Our top coat. So that's kind of been what's going on in my little world, my little head world, with the nails lately. Yeah, so really I just need to kind of just keep practicing, checking in with people who I've done their nails, making sure like if there's any problems that they see that I'm aware of them. I need to try to think of different things that I can do to try to get some more hands coming my way. So I can continue to practice on live people, because that's such a help. And then I need to be sure I get over this cold as quickly as possible. So take care of myself in that sense too. And I pray to God that very soon the money starts coming in, because times be getting real tough financially. And there you go. So this little manicure set did not make the 10-minute cut, but I hope that you enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think down in the comments, and I will see you back tomorrow.